Hello everyone and welcome to our tour to Choquequirao, one of the most impressive archaeological sites in Peruvian Andes. Our adventure begins early in the morning in the city of Cusco. From Cusco we travel by road towards the province of Cachora in the Apurímac region. During the journey, we can enjoy beautiful Andean landscapes, mountains, villages, and traditional communities. Cachora is the starting point of our trekking adventure. From here, we begin walking towards Choquequirao, crossing one of the most spectacular landscapes in the Andes. Capulillo with Point. Our first important stop is Capulillos, a viewway point located hid in the mountains. From this point, we have the impressive panoramic of the Apurímac Valley and the surrounding mountains. The landscape is characterized by deep valleys, high peaks, and steep slopes. Capulillo is important because it marks the beginning of the descent towards the Apurímac River. It also gives visitors their first impression of the challenging geography that surrounds Choquequirao. From here we continue of the trek to the mountain, Chiquisca and the river Apurímac River. After several hours of walking, we reach Chiquisca, an important resting point along the route. The climate begins to change as we descend. The landscape becomes warmer with more vegetation and a different type of Andean ecosystem. We then continue towards the Apurímac River, or one of the most important rivers in the southern Peru. The Apurímac River is significant not only because of the natural beauty, but also because it represents one of the major geographical features of the route. Its deep canyon separates the mountains and makes the journey to Choquequirao both challenging and spectacular. After crossing in the area near the river, we begin the difficult ascent towards Marampata. And Marampata, after a long and demanding climb, we arrive at Marampata, a small rural settlement in the mountains. This is one of the most important points of the trek because from Marampata we can finally see Choquequirao in the distance. The view is spectacular. The archaeological complex appears surrounded by enormous mountains and clouds, creating a unique Andean landscapes. Marampata is also an important place to rest before continuing to the archaeological site. From here, we walk to approximately 1 to 2 hours until we reach the entrance to Choquequirao. Choquequirao Archaeological Complex. Finally, we arrive at our destination, Choquequirao. Choquequirao is an important Inca archaeological complex located in the Vilcabamba mountain range. Its name is commonly interpreted as many cradles of gold. The site is surrounded by spectacular mountains and deep valleys, which makes its location especially impressive. Choquequirao is considered one of the most remarkable examples of Inca archaeological because of its terraces, plazas, ceremonial escapes, and sophisticated agricultural system. Although it is often compared with the Machu Picchu, Choquequirao is much less visited, making the experience more place, beautiful and immersive. Main sectors of Choquequirao. During our visit, we explored several important sectors of the archaeological complex. First, we visit the main plaza, an important space where different activities probably took place during the Inca period. We can also observe ceremonial and residential structures. We demonstrated the importance of the settlemental. Another impressive feature is the expensive system of agricultural terrace. These terraces were built into the steep mountain side and were used for agricultural. They demonstrate the Incas' ability to adapt to difficult geographical conditions and manage water of the soil efficiently. The llamas of Choquequirao. One of the most fascinating attractions of Choquequirao is the sector known as the llamas of Choquequirao. Here we can terraces decorated with white stone figures representing llamas. These figures are particularly important because they are an unusual example of the Inca artist and architectural decoration. The llamas were essential animals in the Andean society. They were used for transportation, wool, and as part of religious and economic activities. The presence of the figured gives use an opportunity to understand the true relationships between the Incas, natural animals, and their spiritual world. Importance of Choquequirao. Choquequirao is important for several reasons. First, it represents the architectural and agricultural knowledge of the Inca civilization. Second is its location demonstrated know-how Incas adaptably their sedimental and extremely mountainous environment. Third, the archaeological site has great cultural and historical value because it helps you understand the organization, beliefs, and the daily life of the Incas world. Finally, Choquequirao is important for tourism because it often visitors the opportunity to experience Andean natural history, archaeological, and cultural in one extraordinary journey. And closing, our journey to Choquequirao is more than just a trip. It is an opportunity to discover the history of the Inca civilization. We experiencing the incredible landscapes of the Peruvian Andes, from Cusco to Cachora, Capulillo, Chiquisca, the Apurimac Valley, and the Marampata. Every part of the journey has its own beauty and importance. And finally, Choquequirao reborns used with its impressive archaeological remains is the agricultural terrace, its ceremonial space, and its spectacular mountain scenery. Thanks for journeying us in the incredible journey towards the Andes. Choquequirao is not only a destination, it is an experience that connects history, culture, natural, and adventure. Thank you and we hope to see you again and another journey to Peru.